Well, we are at that part of something about this beat, which is the 2% left to finish the track. That's right, the effects part, the finishing part. We did the same thing in Getting Deep as well. The last thing, like I told you, the cherry on the cake, the effects. Just sort of gives it, a feel whenever you're introducing an instrument, or you're removing an instrument, or you're getting into a breakdown, or you need that one rise and lift up when you're just beginning all the sounds together after a breakdown, the effects. That's right. We put 3 effects in this track as well. Now, one is the effects up, which is the one which goes and the effects down, which goes. Of course, they don't sound like this. I told you in Getting Deep as well. I'm not very good with beatboxing and taking out sounds from my mouth. That's why Logic Pro X Zindabad. So, what we did is the effects up sounds something like this. Rising up, and followed by that, our effects down sounds something like this. We'll take it from the top, go high up and then bring it down. Picking it up, picking it up, picking it up, and there you go, down. Just 2 effects tracks. Trust me, it's going to make a load of a difference on this track. But there was one more sample which I found when I was just browsing around for the effects, is this one small loop over here, which it's actually not an effects, but I did not know if I should put it with the groove section, because it's not even actually a groove, but I just liked the sound and I felt that it was giving a dark and a nice feel to this deep house track. So I just named it sound loop. That's it. I don't even know what the sound is, but the sound sort of reminds me, if in the night when everything is quiet and you can just hear in the garden or outside your house sometimes just these crickets making this particular noise. So it sounds something like that. Take a listen at it. Just that. So I combine all this, and now what I get is this, the whole track with the effects. Let's check it out. We have that sound in the background playing, the effects up. We are going to introduce the vocal now. 1, 2, 3, down. Let's take another example. Let's see how these effects help us get into the breakdown. The second breakdown with the melody. The melody is the interesting part anyways. The effects up. And 1, 2, 3, down. There we go. Just 2 effects. One thing I need to mention over here is that I wanted to finish the track and I was trying to look for some effects in Logic Pro X, but I really couldn't find something which just fit the bill. So this is the only third-party VSTI which I have used. I've used Nexus 2 by Reflex to use these effects. That's right, Nexus 2 by Reflex just for the 2 effects. The sample which I have used, the sound which I told you sounds like those crickets, it is a Logic Pro sample and you can find it in the loop section itself. So something about this beat, all set and done. And we are going to be putting up the link on SoundCloud so you can listen to the whole track mixed and mastered. Don't forget to drop it at your next party, probably when you're just beginning the party and warming up the crowd.